Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur Ford in Lincoln and Salina, Kansas, your source for Lincoln news, update, and information with a video on the 2023 Lincoln Corsair. So we're doing what we call our complete guide video, where we cover all the standard equipment plus the different packages available and standalone options all in this one video. And we're going to cover the reserve trim in this video for the 2023 Lincoln Corsair. So as you can see, very extensive video. If you like videos like this, you might like our YouTube channel. Hit the red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. That way you can stay notified the next time of another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. So because this is going to be kind of a long video, we're going to cover the mechanical features, safety features, the exterior, interior features that are standard, plus the different collections. There's 3 different collections for the Lincoln Corsair Reserve, as well as different packages and standalone options. It's going to be a very extensive video. Use the timestamps down below to move around in this video and find the information you're looking for, especially if you watch the standard trim or if you're going to watch the others. Some of these features are the same, and I'll let you know which of those are, so you can feel free to move ahead in the video using those timestamps. Also, the 2023 order banks are open up for the Lincoln Corsair, so you can order one of those now. So make sure you have a good local dealership that you can work with. If you would like to work with us, we have more information about our free shipping policy that we have. That is a YouTube exclusive. So we'll have more information about that at the conclusion of the video. So there'll be a timestamp down below for that as well, if you want to go to that part at any time and learn a little bit more about getting a vehicle and ordering a vehicle through McArthur Lincoln. So let's go ahead and dive in, talk about some of these mechanical features first. Now, talking about this, we're going to actually use Lincoln's website here and go to lincoln.com to get some of this information and go through the build and price with you. Go to lincoln.com, click on the vehicles there, and go down to see the Corsair here. You can just, it's already highlighted to 23. Click on that build there, and then it'll pull up the build site for this. Now, we already did a video on the standard trim. This video is dedicated to the reserve trim, which is going to start at $43,075, and we will be doing a video on the Grand Touring as well. So just click the start your build for the reserve, and we're going to go in here and kind of highlight and talk about this vehicle here. We're going to start with the mechanical features, and we're going to go to the powertrain so you can see what's standard on this. So we do have the 2.0 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with the auto start stop technology, which means you come up to a stoplight, stop sign, press the brake, it's going to shut the vehicle off. You let go of the brake, it's going to turn it back on. So that's part of the auto start stop. You can deactivate that for each engine cycle, but that's going to be a standard on the vehicle. Also, the transmission is an 8-speed automatic transmission with select shift capabilities, which means that you can put it in that kind of a manual mode or select shift mode, and you can shift it up and down like a manual transmission using the different buttons on there. Pretty easy to use. Also, it's going to come standard in front-wheel drive. You can get it in the optional all-wheel drive as well if you like to go that route. If you live in places where all-wheel drive is very convenient for you, you want to do that. You will get Lincoln drive modes or standard equipment on this. So Lincoln drive modes allow you to be able to shift it into whatever kind of driving dynamics you want. It'll shift the vehicle differently, traction control. It'll respond differently based on the different drive modes that you have. Whether be a fuel economy type mode or a different other different drive modes, depending on maybe it's snowing and that kind of thing. You'll have those different drive modes. You do have electric power assist steering as well. That's going to make it a little bit easier to turn that steering wheel and the wheels at slower speeds, but then stiffens it up on the highway so you don't get pushed from side to side. Also does give you, we will have the active noise control as well, which basically means it's going to give you the different things in the audio sound system to help sound out or take out some of those different outside noise, just kind of like an active noise canceling headphones would as well. We'll have the integral bush rear suspension as well as standard equipment with this. Traction control too, electric parking brake with auto hold, which means if you want to hold that brake, you can press the button and let go of the brake. It'll hold it when you're at the stoplight and such. Speaking of that, you also have hill start assist. So if you're on a hill, you need to transition from the brake to the gas, you don't want it to drift back on you, hill start assist will help you with that. And you'll have torque vectoring control as well. Since this is front wheel biased, having that, when you hit that with that turbocharged engine, it's going to help keep you so you don't have any kind of torque steering there for you. So torque vectoring control will help with that. So that's all of our mechanical features we want to talk about, but we're going to talk about some of these safety features next. So let's dive into those. So now we're going to talk about some safety features that are standard on the Corsair, and we find a lot of these on a lot of vehicles, but there are several that we don't see on other vehicles because this is being a luxury vehicle. This one will go above and beyond that. So first off, let's talk about the airbags. For the driver and front passenger, you're going to have a dual stage front airbag. Deploys a different size airbag. Depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle, whether it be the driver or the front passenger. There's a sensor underneath the seat that tells them where it's located in there. Also, we do have the driver knee airbag. So on the underneath the steering column, that'll deploy down if there's a front collision to help protect the front, the driver from that steering wheel getting coming down into their knees. Also, for the front passenger, we have a glove box door integrated knee airbag as well that'll deploy down and protect those on the front over there on the passenger side. Also, for the driver and front passenger, you're going to have a front row side seat impact airbag. Deploys from the side of the seat, protect them from that side collision hitting that A and B pillar of the vehicle. Also have side curtain safety canopy airbags with rollover sensors. So they're going to pull it down from the roof and help protect it. If there's a rollover, senses a rollover, it's going to pull those down before any glass or a body breaks into the vehicle. So that way it doesn't come into the vehicle, hurting anyone in the front or the rear seat back there. Also, we do have advanced track with roll stability control. The whole goal behind this is to keep you on your intended path. Use a series of brakes around the vehicle to help you keep you going. If it's maybe going to that curve too fast, maybe it's slick out, that kind of thing, it's going to help with that. You also do get evasive steering assist with this vehicle. So if you can't stop in time to be able to stop and to hit the vehicle in front of you, and you need to go around them, then it kind of veer off of them, then it'll assist in that steering of the vehicle. So real nice in how that works. Also, SOS post-crash alert system that if you're in an accident, honks the horns, flashes lights. If you're in an accident, lets people know that they need to come to your safety, especially it's for that situation where you're unconscious and such like that. It does have pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. So it does have pedestrian detection on the vehicle as well as a front collision warning. So if it senses that you're going too fast, you might hit that person, or you might hit the car in front of you because you're going faster than they are. Then it's going to alert you and let you know that. It's going to use the series of lights on the dash as well as tone that you need to stop, and it preloads in that brake for the dynamic brake support to stop the vehicle if it needs to. Also, it does have post-collision braking too, so if you do get in an accident and maybe you're unconscious, you don't put it in drive, it's going to brake the vehicle so you don't have a more severe accident. And you get intersection assist, which is a new technology within the last couple of years. So if you're going to go across the intersection and you have your turn signal on, you're going to cross that, it's going to know that you have that person is coming across, and it's going to alert you and brake the vehicle so you don't hit them in the intersection. So that's real nice new features to have. You do also get 911 assist that allows you to call 911 directly if you have that Bluetooth enabled phone connected. You also do have lane keeping system. So it's going to give you the driver alert feature that if you're taking your hands off the steering wheel too often, it's going to alert you and let you know that. Also, you have the lane keeping aid system and alert system. So if you're going to leave your lane, it's the alert system will actually let you leave your lane, but it'll vibrate the steering wheel and let you know you've left your lane. Or you have the aid system, which goes over the line and brings you back in, keeps you within your lane. And it also does have road edge detection as well. So if you're in that lane where there is a drop off and such, it's going to let you know that and that that's there. That's a newer technology for this year and a real nice safety feature there. Also, you do have security lock, passive anti-theft system. That just means that only the coded key can actually start the vehicle, which is nice. When you take that, you shut the vehicle off, it's going to automatically lock that steering column, so it cannot be started unless that coded key is in the vehicle. Also, you do have perimeter alarm. That's going to help protect it around the vehicle, so anybody bumps into it, it shakes and such, it's going to set the alarm off. But also does have intrusion and inclination sensors. So if someone's going to try to take the wheels and they jack up the front or the back, it's going to set that off and let the honk the horns, flash the lights, lets people know they're trying to take the wheels. If somebody breaks the glass, tries to get inside and unlock it, it has an intrusion sensor. So if it senses that somebody's inside the vehicle, it's going to do the same thing, honk the horns and flash the lights on the vehicles. So that's all our safety features that are included on the Lincoln Corsair. Let's go ahead and move around and talk about some of the exterior features on the vehicle too. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about some different, the exterior styling of the vehicle. We're first going to talk about the different paint colors available. So we do start off, we do have the Infinite Black available. Here, let's click on those so you can see what that looks like. There you go. We do have the Ceramic Pearl. It is $750 because it is an extra cost. Color has, the Ceramic Pearl has like a clear coat to it. You also do have Pristine White is also extra for that one there. I believe it is a couple extra coats there. Silver Radiance as well on the vehicle. You do have the Red Carpet. That is a tinted clear coat, $750 for that. Asher Gray is also a tinted clear coat, so that's why it's $750 there. You can see that. There you go. And then we do have the Whisper Blue, which is also $750 for that. Beautiful color. And then we do have the Crystal Red, which is also $752. So those are some great colors that are option for you. Let's go ahead and pick the Asher Gray on the vehicle. So I like to pick a different color for different videos for each of the different ones. So we're going to talk about first the grille here. We're going to actually go a little bit bigger here and bring it up just a little bit so you can see that. So this grille, as you can see here, the upper grille has a special design to it. Little different look. On the standard trim, it had the silver bars throughout there. Now it's kind of that, they just kind of just float there. So real cool, has a Lincoln look to it, special design on the front of it. So it does have the bright chrome on the front of those. So it just looks real sharp on that grille. A new upgraded grille design for this year as well. Body colored bumpers throughout here. That's what you're going to see there. And then also down here, you're going to have a silver chrome applique down here on that lower part. And then you're going to see it's going to kind of have a black finish throughout the lower part of that bumper as well there. So real nice high gloss finish there. Also, the lower part down here is going to be molded in black here, as well as around the wheel lip molding and down the side. And we'll talk more about that here in just a second. You will have mentioned the silver lining coming across there. You'll have also chrome and silver finish right there that breaks that off there. Just gives it a nice look to it. You'll get active grille shutters on the vehicle, so that means they're going to open and close when it needs to. Nothing you have to do on your end. Slower speeds, it's going to open them up, allow for more airflow to come in to help that 2.0 liter engine perform. Shuts them on the highway, allowing for better aerodynamics. Front license plate bracket for states that require front license plate. Some of those do, some don't. So for states that do require front license plate, you will become standard equipment. Those that do not require it, you can get as an optional equipment. We'll talk about options here in just a little bit. For the lighting, you will have configurable daytime running lights, so you can configure those to be on during the daytime. Also, you're going to get, for your headlights, automatic headlights, which means they'll come on automatically when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light if you have an auto setting. For this trim, you will have the jeweled LED headlights here. So real nice, bright LED lights here. And so also you get dynamic bending, which means that it's going to light up your intended path. So when you turn the steering wheel, it's going to light up. It's going to turn with your steering wheel. So it lights up your intended path. Also speed dependent lighting. So, you know, at nighttime, if you're going faster, it's going to light up further out in front of you, which is real nice to have. Also, signature lighting as well. That's going to light up underneath there. So love how that looks. Also, you get the auto high beams. So a lot like your automatic headlights for the high beams. Real dark outside, it's going to turn those high beams on. Someone approaches you or in the city lights, it's going to automatically turn those off. Now, the auto high beams and the configurable daytime running lights are two features you can activate and deactivate using your lighting section of your vehicle settings screen. You have acoustic laminated windshield as well, so it's going to have a piece of plastic through the middle. So that way, it's going to be a little bit quieter. Also, if something were to come in into the windshield, it helps protect you, keeping those that glass together instead of breaking completely for you and coming inside the vehicle. Also, you do get the Lincoln Embrace. So I love how this works. So with that key fob in your pocket, you're going to walk up. It's going to embrace and light up the vehicle. So it does have approach detection, so it knows when you get close enough proximity. It's going to light up the door handles. It's going to also light up it's going to fade up the signature lighting on the vehicle as well. You're going to see the same thing on the tail lights back there. So they're going to fade on and off for you. So real nice in how that goes together here for you. So love that aspect of the vehicle here. For the wheels, you will get a 19-inch bright machine alloy wheel with the magnetic painted pockets. So real nice design there. All season tires as well. It comes with that. Tire pressure monitoring system with it as well. 4-wheel disc brakes with ABS. You also get electric brake boost as well. And you'll notice the wheel lip moldings, as we mentioned, the color's molded into it. It's more durable. Rocker molding as well. You're going to see that the chrome, the bright accent here on what they call the door spears down there too. The badging up here is going to have the Corsair and the chrome with the chrome accent underneath it as well. So real nice finish there on the vehicle too. And also you're going to get the side rails are going to be that nice bright finish or satin finish on those side rails as part of the reserve trim. You're going to see around the window molding is going to be that chrome accent around there and the belt line molding. So real nice feel and look to that. You're going to have the high gloss black finish on the mirror cap. The lower part is going to be body colored down there. So real nice. Actually, it looks like it's black on the lower part too. So pretty cool upgrade there. Body color door handles here for you as well on the vehicle. For the mirrors, you will have an auto fold mirror, which means when you lock the vehicle up, it's going to fold those mirrors in. Unlock the vehicle, it's going to fold them out. You get power and heat on the mirror itself, and you're going to get a memory for the mirror as well, that you can program that for different drivers and such to memorize the location of that. You will get the Bliss with cross traffic alert, including trailer monitoring if you have the tow package. So basically means that if you're someone in your blind spot, it's going to light the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. So blind spot monitoring. If you back up, cross traffic alert means someone's going to cross your path behind you. It's going to use a series of tones that you need to not stop, not back up. Puts a message on the productivity screen telling you if they're coming from the left or right. Also does have rear cross traffic braking. That is new for this year. So if you're not paying attention, you're still backing up and you don't stop, it's going to brake the vehicle so that you don't end up hitting somebody back there. Because some people will do that. They'll back up, they'll hear it going, and they won't see anybody, so they'll keep backing up. Well, there's somebody there that's not there yet, so the reverse cross traffic braking will help with that. And trailer coverage means that if you do have the tow package, which we'll talk about later, and you have a trailer, it's going to monitor the blind spot of your trailer as well as part of the system. You do get intelligent access, means leave that key fob in your pocket, put your hands on the door handle, automatically going to unlock the vehicle for you. When you get out, press the ridges on any of the doors, it'll lock the vehicle as well. Security code, keyless entry keypad as well, so invisible keypad over here. Swipe that. You can set your own code, so if you don't have the keys, you can still get into the vehicle. Also, you will get remote start. So on the remote itself, you're going to be able to remote start the vehicle if you're close enough proximity. We'll talk later about how you can remote start from anywhere, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit when we get to the interior features. Privacy glass on these back windows and quarter windows and back glass keeps it a little bit cooler inside and looks really sharp on the vehicle. Child safety locks allows you to lock out the rear doors, so that way the kids don't open those when you don't want them to. Also, the fuel tank is a 16.2 gallon fuel tank, and you do have the easy fuel capless filler door there. So just press that door, opens up. No cap to worry about leaving behind, losing anything like that. Getting your hands dirty, you just put the nozzle in there, it's going to fill it up, and then when you're done, just shut the outside door and you're good to go there. Now, it does have a special lock mechanism for that second door, so it has to be the exact size nozzle from the fuel pumps. So if you're using a gas can and you need to fill it up, you only use the funnel that's provided, or it will not open up and release for you. So now let's close this and actually move around to the back, and let's enlarge that, and then we'll zoom down a little bit. There you go. Here on the back, body colored rear spoiler at the top, eyeglass piece underneath, and coming down. Center high-mounted stoplight as well up here, that third brake light. Rear defrost with rear wiper and rear washer back here. Also nice chrome Lincoln lettering on the back of the lift gate. LED tail lights back here as well, and backup lights are going to be, I believe, amber there. Clamshell design, which means it's going around those, so there's no interruption to those tail lights, which I like. Body colored rear bumper back here, molded in black on the lower part of the bumper down there with the reverse sensing sensors. You can see those across there. So it alerts you if you get too close as you're backing up the vehicle. Rear view camera as well up here too. And then does have a silver rear skid plate back here that's painted. So dual exhaust as well with the chrome exhaust tips back there too. You're going to get power lift gate as well on the vehicle too. So that way this makes it easier. You can use the button underneath here, or you can use your remote to open that up. And you do have a mini spare in the vehicle, 17-inch mini spare. It's going to be underneath. There's a flooring there. Pull that up. It's going to be under there along with the cargo management system. So you can different places and around that tire to be able to store things in there so it doesn't take away from your cargo area. Also, it's going to get a cargo area power point in the back there as well if you want to plug something in. So that's all of our exterior features. Let's move inside now and talk about some of the interior features. Right now, as we talk about the interior, there's what's great about the Reserve is there's so many different color interior options available here for this, and one of them I want to talk about is the ebony interior. So you're going to see pretty much some black interior here with the seats and the moldings and such, as well as the console. The headliner is going to be that kind of the gray color, or I think they call it smoke truffle in this color up here on the headliner, the console, or the overhead console, I should say, and the visors there. What I really love is if you look at the dash shot here, this is going to give you some of that same finish, the black here, and you're going to see that throughout here and some different finishes. But check out this dash. So this dash here is upgraded. It is this new interior dash for you that's part of the ebony, so you can see that. That's called the Starlight Metallic finish there. I love that finish. It goes along with the ambient lighting in here. beautiful finish to it. I love that. That is basically the only instrument panel applique you're going to have as an option for the ebony interior here. Now, the other one that's also available with that, or well, let's just go through these. Then we do have the, I'm going to go ahead and skip to the sandstone. Sandstone was available on the standard trim, also available here. So we'll have to hit yes because it does change the applique. So the sandstone is going to give you a little bit different look. So let's talk about that. You're going to see still has the same headliner color here for you, and pillars coming down. You're going to give it a light tan a look to it here for these seats. So in the instrument panel or the door trim inserts as well, and then also on your console you can see several different spots. That's a different look to it. Now you also have kind of a two-tone look to the dash, so you're going to kind of see that, as well as you're kind of seeing that on the doors, where it's kind of a darker tan or almost a gray color there and a lighter tan across here. And when you do see the applique here, this is the a wood finish applique across there. The ambient lighting still kind of goes back behind, but you have a wood finish to that. I won't even try to tell you what the wording for that is, that design. Probably won't say it right, so I'll pass on that. So anyway, we do have the other color interior trim. Let's go to the side. Is the ebony and smoke truffle interior. So this interior, as you can see, is going to more of a gray finish to it. So if you're looking for that gray interior, that's where you're going to see that. So you're going to see ebony along with the gray here for that. A couple different places on the console. The door trim is going to be that gray with the ebony as well. So now with this one here, you're going to have three different finishes. The standard is that wood trim here on the dash, along with the ambient lighting. They're using different colors for the ambient lighting on all these. But you do have a wood trim finish on here that's going to be standard equipment. But you can as optional equipment, if we go to the interior down here, you do have the two ones that one of the ones we already did see, which is the Starlight Metallic applique, is available with this one too. So if we choose that, it's no extra cost, but you can kind of see what that's going to look like. So it does switch the wood to that finish there. So you do have that as an option across there. And I love how the lighting comes through that instrument panel there. And then you also have this aluminum trim. So three different options for the instrument panel trim there for you, what they call the applique. So you're going to have three different options for you. And you're going to see, if you click on this and view details, you can see a close-up of what that's more of a smooth finish across there if you like that. So that's going to be the different trim for that one. So three options there for you on that one. Now going back up here to the interior trim, let's talk about this ebony and cashew. So that one is going to be... So let's switch that out. So you can kind of see it's a darker brown color here, or a tan color. So a darker brown with the black, two-tone in there instead of the other one was more of the lighter tan with the gray. Now you're having the ebony with the darker tan here. So a couple different options for you. So you can see what that looks like, as well as the applique on this one. There are two options here. You're going to have actually it's showing that aluminum because that was the last one we chose there. But if we go down here and take that off, you're going to have that wood finish here. So you're going to have that wood finish pretty much on your sandstone, as well as your truffle and your cashew are going to be the standard on those. And then you're going to have that aluminum finish available on the smoked truffle as well as with this one. So you can choose that wood or the aluminum finish, one of those two appliques for that you can choose there for you. Now let's go on up to this new color for this year that I like, this ebony and an eternal red. So that's real cool, and it will have its own dedicated interior trim piece than in the others. So you're going to see the red, dark red, and that black coming through here, two-tone with that. You're going to see some red accents around there. The dash, check out that dash. I love that look across there, giving you the leather up there on the top there, as well as the applique there. This is a little bit different aluminum applique than you're going to get with any of the others. So, and this is the only instrument panel applique that you get to choose from here, but real cool finish and look to it. So a little bit different than the aluminum applique that you get from the other trims. So I think we might leave that right there for you. So kind of use that for this the rest of this video here. But those are the 5 different options you have on the Reserve. We'll see those same different options on the Grand Touring as well there. Now, you will have the symphonic chimes, just like we did see in the standard trim. So those different warnings that you normally hear for the doors open and those kind of things, seatbelt not being on. So symphonic chimes that you're going to have. You will have the odor and cabin air filter in the vehicle, keeping the smell a little bit better in the vehicle. So that really helps out with that filters out some of those things. Also, you do have the premium ambient lighting. We've been seeing it already. You can see it lights up the footwells, the doors, across the instrument panel as well. Lights up the media hub area as well in that bin. Under the seat as well for those in the rear seat. So really lights it up, gives it a nice ambient lighting for that. You will scuff plates on the front and rear as well when you're getting in the vehicle. The seats up here, you will have premium leather trim seats when you go to the reserve, different than the soft touch from the standard trim. 10-way power adjustment seat for the driver, as well as power lumbar, and 8-way power adjustment seat for the front passenger seat, including lumbar as well. Heated seats are going to be standard equipment for the driver and front passenger, as well as driver memory for the seat and the mirror, as we talked about earlier. Second row will also get leather trim seats, 60/40 split bench seats, so it splits right through there. So those seats can slide forward and back for you. Also can recline as well. Armrest that comes out of the middle, backrest back here too. And then you will get back of the seats will have pockets as well. Latch system, the lower anchors and tethers for children, where you can safely fasten down those front and rear facing car seats in the vehicle. On the back of the console, you will have USB ports, 2 USB Type A's in the vehicle. Also going to get power windows, one touch up and down for all 4 of the windows. So that allows you just hard press it down and they're going to roll down. You don't have to hold it, as well as coming up the same way. Global open close windows, which means you can use your remote from the outside of the vehicle to open and close the windows. So to roll them down, press it unlock, press and hold it, and you have to hold it for a while, and then they'll come down. Same way going up, press a lock and then press it again, and they'll go up. The locks are going to be power locks with auto unlock in auto lock for you. So when you start going, it's going to automatically lock it. Also, you're going to get the leather wrap steering wheel. We'll have the manual tilt and telescoping, which pull a lever under there. It'll go up and down, forward and back. Now, on the steering wheel itself, you will see controls for the redundant audio controls for you. Also, controls for the productivity screen, which is a 12.3-inch digital productivity screen through there. Instrument panel is what some people call it. Also, you're going to have the controls for your cruise control. So with this one, you are getting the Intelligent Adaptive Cruise Control 2.0. That means you come up behind somebody that's going to slow down to go their speed until you are able to resume and pass them. It comes to stop and go traffic, so it'll bring it to complete stop without you having to press the brake. When it's safe to resume, it's going to start going as well on its own. Lane centering as well to keep you in the center of your lane. A little different than the lane keeping system. This is activated with your cruise control, keep you in the center of your lane. Also, it will have speed sign recognition as well. So when you have that cruise set, if you see that speed sign, let's say you're going 5 over, you can set a tolerance there. It's allow you to go, whatever. If you set it for 5 over, 70, you're going 75. If that speed sign's coming and it goes 65 mile an hour zone, it's going to slow you down to go 70. So I love how that works. Also, predictive speed assistance. So if you come up to a curve and it's can't go that speed because it's slower on those curves, it's going to slow you down as well. So I love that's a new feature for this year, and I love how that works. Also, you're going to get the push button start. So if you just hit the 360 view there, you can see all right there, piano style shifters there. Push button start is right there along with that. Now also, you will have for your audio control a Lincoln premium audio sound system. You're going to get 10 speakers, including a subwoofer for this system here. Also, AM, FM, MP3 player. You also get Sirius XM satellite radio. Also get the Sync 4, that with the enhanced voice recognition system. So that means you can actually use different wake-up words and stuff like that, and it'll allow you to see that a little bit better. You'll have the 13.2-inch LCD touchscreen there in the center stack. Also the wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. And you're going to get the Lincoln Connect. Allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Lincoln app. So free app you download. You can unlock your vehicle from anywhere. You can remote start the vehicle from anywhere. You can even schedule remote start times. You can see the tire pressure on your tires, the fuel that you have in the vehicle, all that, where it's located and everything using that app. Also comes with personal profiles. So that includes different drivers for your audio controls, your displays, your mirror settings, because a part of the driver, the memory features as well as the seat, and even your driver assistance features. So how you want that programmed on the speed over the speed limit on intelligent adaptive cruise and all that, it memorizes all those features and settings for you. rear view mirror is going to the 360 view, is auto dimming rear view mirror as well for it, so you don't have to worry about dimming it at nighttime as well. Overhead console as well includes a sunglass bin and map lights. Visors here with the vanity visor mirrors as well there. And you do have a media hub area that you can open that up so you can put things down in there. It's going to have a USB type A and C port in there as well. And you're going to also get the, of course, the console here. It will have extra storage as well on the vehicle. So that's all of our interior features here that I wanted to highlight. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple other different things. You have two different collections that you can choose from. I actually show you a clip that I did on the standard trim because pretty much a lot of the same features. So check these videos out on collection 2. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about collection 2. Collection 2 is an upgrade and available on the Corsair on any of the different trim levels. So we're going to actually use this clip on all three of ours, our standard, reserve, and our Grand Touring. Pretty much a lot of the same equipment. There's a couple features that are different on them, and I'll let you know as we talk about those. So I want to use these clips, so I actually want to click on the collection 2 here for the standard trim so you can kind of see what it looks like. So it is going to upgrade a little bit here for the standard trim. You're going to get the rain sensing wipers here, which means if you go ahead and turn those, bring that up a little bit. If you haven't one of those intermittent settings, it starts to rain, it's going to automatically start wiping the windshield for you. Starts to rain harder, it's going to wipe faster for you. You don't have to do anything on your end. Also, you're going to get the windshield wiper de-icers. So a lot of times, you're going to have, snow and such. The windshield itself will defrost that off, but then the wipers tend to get wet. They freeze up on you. The de-icers will help keep those dried out or keep them clean, so that way you don't have to worry about that. You're going to get upgraded for the wheels here. So an 18-inch bright machine aluminum wheel with a dark tarnish finish for the standard trim alone. So just with this trim, the reserve and the Grand Touring will not have the upgraded wheel, because you are going to get an upgraded wheel as part of those packages, or those trims, I should say. The side view mirrors, you're going to add the auto dimming feature as well as the turn signal indicator on the outside over here. And you're going to get the Lincoln welcome mat. That is going to light the ground beside the vehicle with a nice Lincoln welcome mat beside of it. So this is a nicer upgrade. Looks real sharp as you're approaching the vehicle, and part of your Lincoln embrace when you walk up to the vehicle. Also, you're getting enhanced with the phone as a key. That allows you to program your phone to be a key, and so you don't need to carry your keys. I actually use this on one of my vehicles and love it. I love that access of that, so it works really well. If for some reason your phone is dead, because you do have the keypad, you can still get into the vehicle. And when you go to start the vehicle, if your phone's dead and not able to use it, you actually set up ahead of time a password for the vehicle, so then you can still start the vehicle even with a dead phone. Love how this works. Also, you get the hands-free hands-free lift gate. So that allows you, if you want to just use your foot to kick underneath it, and what it'll do is go ahead and power up that lift gate. So that's a real nice feature. Now that is something that we're finding out, it may be something they deactivate depending on chip holds and shortages that they have. They did have to deactivate that last year, or delete it off some packages. Be aware that might happen on this as well. Now, moving inside, let's go to the interior here, talk about some of the interior features you get as part of this. Now, you're going to be upgraded for the, go to the side one, there you go. You're going to get upgraded in the front seats to front heated and ventilated seats for the driver and front passenger. Ventilated is like your cooled seats, so it's going to pull that air through the seat, cooling it off instead of, cooling the seat off itself. So I like how that works. Second row, 60-40 split bench seat still. You're going to have all that. Now you're going to have a power seat release. So let's say you're in the rear cargo area, you're in there, you realize you have something large, you need to move those seats. You don't have to go around to the doors to lower those down. You can hit the buttons in the back. It's going to automatically power down one side or another. 60-40 split bench seat. Nice feature to have there. Now, it's a seat release. So it releases the seat to fall forward, but won't bring it back into position, just so you know that. Also, you do have the power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. So instead of pulling that lever underneath, there's going to be a dial on the side electronically. It'll go up and down, forward and back, and is also included in your driver memory features along with your seat and your mirrors. Heated steering wheel is going to be upgraded for this as well, so I love that. I didn't mention earlier on the video that it does have a button over here that allows for different controls there, so pretty nice in how that works. Also, you get the frameless mirror as well. So now it's automatically auto dimming already, but now it's going to be frameless. So you're going to have that on the mirror there as well. And then you're going to have universal garage door openers. So let's see if we can get a good image of this. So bring up, you're going to see those transmitter buttons there. So you can program those for different garage doors. So you don't have to have a garage door opener on your clip to your visor anymore. And you're going to have a wireless charging pad. So down in this media hub area, you can put your phone down in there. It's going to wirelessly charge your phone. Also, what's included in this package, the Collection 2, is the Copilot 360 2.1 Vision package. So let me we're going to go over that as well. So go down here to the Vision package, and we're going to show you what that looks like. So your Vision package, as you can see, is included. So we're gonna pull that up there. So this is going to be, you're going to get your 360-degree camera with this one. So this one here is going to give you a camera underneath each of those mirrors and under the front, so you can get a bird's eye view around the vehicle. So it's going to be the back or front camera on one side and then 360 view on the other. Also with this, you're going to get the front and rear parking sensors. You already get the rear parking sensors. Now you're going to get front sensors as well. So pretty much perimeter sensing there. And as you're backing up, you're going to get the reverse brake assist. So not just as you're backing up with the cross traffic, if there's something behind you and it's alerting you and you're not braking, not paying attention, it will brake the vehicle as well. So we did see that as part of the cross traffic braking. This is actually, even if it's not they're not come behind you, if there's someone there, as you get closer and closer to it and you're not paying attention, it'll brake the vehicle as well. So that Vision package, I love how they name that, because it really does have to do with about being able to see around the vehicle, sensing, and really protecting you around the vehicle. Nice safety feature here. So this is also included in Collection 2. So if you go with that, depending on the cost on it is really depending on which trim level you're looking at, because again, there are a couple features in here that were exclusive to certain trims. So that's some of those features that are going to be included as part of this Collection 2. So now we're going to talk about Collection 3, and Collection 3 will vary in price depending on which trim level you're looking at, because this Collection 3 is available on the Standard, Reserve, and the Grand Touring, and this is going to give you everything as part of Collection 2 features. Plus, it's going to give you some other upgrades, including another package that's included in this. So let's talk about some of the features as we're looking at the front here of the vehicle. So first off, you're going to get upgraded. If you're looking at not on the standard trim, but on the Reserve, you're going to get upgraded to the adaptive suspension system. So that's a real nice suspension system. Adapts for those road conditions and such to adapt that suspension and give you a great overall ride. That's already included as standard on the Grand Touring, not available on the standard trim, but that's going to be an upgrade on the Reserve. Also, you're going to get the panoramic Vista roof with the power sunshade. Now, this is available on the standard or the Reserve. It's going to already be included in the Grand Touring, which you've already probably seen if you're watching that trim. But panoramic Vista roof is going to give you that nice power sunshade. Opens that up and gives you the panoramic Vista roof in there with a moon roof that opens up. Now, on the interior, let's go to that there. You're going to get upgraded with the auto air fresh system. That's an ultra cabin fresh cabin area. We'll give a pollen carbon high efficiency filter as well, so really nice fresh air scent to it and feel, and having that in there. Also, you're going to get the rear heated seats. So the outbound seats are going to get heated seat as part of this package. You also get the heads-up display. So not showing really an image here of this, but heads-up display puts it on that glass there. Looks like it's on the road for your navigation, different things like that, your speed, that kind of thing, having that heads-up display right up there. And you're going to also get upgraded with the Revel audio sound system with 14 speakers, including a subwoofer, and you get HD radio as well upgraded to it. So real nice Revel audio sound system, and Revel does a great job. You also get, as part of this, you're getting another package. So we already talked about that get the drive package as part of that Collection 2, but now Collection 3, you're getting this 2.1 Vision package. So I'm not sure why it didn't go ahead and highlight that when we collect it, but in here with this package here, you're getting everything as part of the not the Vision, the drive package is the one I want to talk about. The drive package, you're going to getting everything included in Collection 2, including the Vision package. So it'll tell you that. It gives you the Vision as well, plus all these features. So this is the one where you're getting the Active Glide. They're calling it the 1.5. Order guide says 1.2. But you are getting that extra hands-free driving in a sense. So I love this feature. So this is the new enhanced system that they came out with for this year. This is the first vehicle getting the upgraded system to this. So the hands-free driving in a sense. So it's going to be able to sense everything. It allows you to take your hands off the steering wheel, and it's going to drive the vehicle for you on those highway when you have the cruise control activated, along with your lane keeping system. So I love this, the active glide. Again, have this feature on my vehicle. I don't have the new upgraded system like this has, but it's going to allow you to be able to go hands-free driving on those certain highways. But this system upgrades with a couple extra features as part of the new upgraded system, including the assisted lane change. So normally what you have to do on the other system, and what they would have, the first generation of the active glide, is you'd have to put your turn signal on, take hand of the steering wheel, and then go over to that lane. Now, you just hit the turn signal, and it's going to go over as well for you. So you don't have to do the steering. It's going to do that for you, and even alert you and let you know when there's an option that you could move over. So if you're slowed down to going on speed to the vehicle in front of you, and it sees that there's nobody over there, it's going to actually alert you that you might want to be able to change your lane now. And then so you can do that. Also, in lane repositioning, what that means is that if you're in that lane and let's say there's a big semi or something next to you, and maybe they're hugging that, it's going to bring you over and reposition you if it needs to. So bring you away from that line. So I like this too, because there's been some situations with mine where I've like, oh, that's awful close over there. I don't feel real comfortable with that, and I almost want to take over the wheel. So I like this this being upgraded into this as well. And as part of this, you're also getting the Active Park Assist 2.0 with the front parking aid, which we already had that as earlier, as mentioned, as part of that vision package. And so the Active Park Assist is going to help you parallel park the vehicle, reverse perpendicular park your vehicle, and park out. It takes care of the steering as well as the shifting of the transmission as well. You just hold the button, and it's going to help, and it'll even help you find those parking spaces that you can park in for those types of situations. Also, you get the Intersection Assist 2.0. We mentioned earlier, Intersection Assist was standard as part of the safety features. Now you're getting the 2.0, which also does the driver state mirror monitoring camera as well. So it monitors you as well. So upgraded Intersection Assist system with this. So this is a great package, again, included in the collection 3 for this as well, with all the other features. So some great features here that are included in this package. And so I'll let you know there are 3 different options: your collection 1, collection 2, or this collection 3. So now we're going to talk about a package that is available on the standard as well as on the reserve trim, and that is this Jet Appearance package, which is a new package for this year, and really upscales this to give you that nice black appearance here for you. So first off, one of the things you're going to notice is the upgraded wheels. So a 20-inch black aluminum wheel with the 20-inch all-season tires. They are the Z-rated all-season tires that go on that vehicle as well. You can also see some other black accents on the vehicle. Notice that grille, upgraded grille, getting the black upper grille here. Also, you're going to see that black along here on the bottom too, so giving it that nice feel there. Body color down here on the lower part of that front fascia. So it's going to give it a nice look. And so instead of that molded in, it's going to give it a nice upscaled look there. You're going to also see that around the wheel lip moldings, as well as the lower rocker molding and going around, is also going to be body colored on there too. So in this case, it's that silver. Also, the door badging is going to be upscaled to go from that chrome to the black on the side. Still have the chrome Corsair lettering, but the trim, the fender badge itself is going to be black. Also, you're going to see the door spears down here on the bottom of the door, and that rocker molding is going to be black as well. Also, around the window is going to be that black as well, instead of that chrome that we did see earlier on the vehicle. So that gets upscaled. And then as we look around to the back, you're going to notice the lower part body colored rear bumper back here as well, and then the high gloss lower fascia that's going to be black back there too. So it really dresses this up, give it a nice look to the vehicle, and dresses up the exterior of the vehicle. So black appearance, the Jet Appearance package, I should say, available on the standard or the reserve trims. Now let's talk about another package that's available, and that is the towing package. So if you do want to tow some sort of trailer, you want to make sure you upgrade to this package. It's going to give you the receiver hitch right there, as well on this vehicle. So it's $500, giving the receiver hitch and the wiring available for you to be able to tow some sort of trailer and such. You want to check the guides to see what the towing capacity is for the vehicle, but you will be able to tow with it, having that nice Class 4 receiver hitch, maybe a Class 2 receiver hitch, but it will give you the 2-inch receiver hitch there and allow you to be able to put the tow different trailers with it. So that towing package is available on all of your different trims. All right, now let's talk about some standalone options that are available for the reserve trim here. And first, of course, this first one up here, the 20-inch monochromatic wheel, that's the wheel as part of that jet appearance package we talked about earlier. But we do have an optional wheel that's available on any of your collections, collection 1, 2, or 3, and that's this 20-inch aluminum premium wheel. So pretty cool wheel that you can kind of see what that looks like right there. So that wheel is optional. It is $11.50 if you want to upgrade to that wheel on any of the different trims. So I'm going to check these off as we go through these. Moving down, we do have the panoramic vista roof. You don't see a price on here because it's included in some of the packages, but it's also available on the collection too. So not available on standard equipment, but if you go up to the collection 2, you can add this as optional equipment without having to go up to the collection 3. So keep that in mind. That is going to have the power sunshade and the open glass roof, as you can see right there. Some of these others you won't see prices on, means that they're included in different collections, as we talked about earlier and went over those features for you as we move down to those. Also, you do have, as part of accessories, you have these exposed locking lug nut kits. There's a couple different ones. There's an exposed one and there's a hidden one. Those are actually new for this year. I mentioned it in the standard video, and not sure why they're listed twice. There's different prices on each of those, but those are available as optional equipment for you if you want to add those to your build. You can also get those through Ford or Lincoln Accessories website there. Now, moving down to the interior options, other than the colors, we do have these other options. Cargo area protector here is $125, and you can kind of see what that looks like. It protects the cargo area. That is an accessory, but will come with your vehicle from the factory if you do order it with your vehicle, or you can get it through Lincoln Accessories website if you'd like to. Moving down, you do have a roadside assistance kit. So you have that one as well as a first aid kit. They're going to come with two different things. I would try to get that afterward if you can. You can get this through Ford Accessory website or probably Lincoln's, and those are available for you. What's great about these is they do specifically have the Lincoln on there, so which is really cool if you want to. If you get those from the factory, they'll actually get shipped ahead of time to the dealership, and the dealership will put them in your vehicle upon delivery of taking delivery of it. We do have the rear removable package tray, so this is also available. That's going to basically, there's a couple spots where it's going to clip into in the back, and it's going to help protect so people can't see what's the belongings you have in there. And then when you lift it up, you can see half of that will actually come up with your lift gate using these strings here. So that'll allow you to be able to get those in there and still protect it so people can't see what's going on in there. Again, that is also something that will come with the vehicle from the factory if you do order it with your vehicle. We do also have all-weather mats. You can get it either with or without the floor mats. So that is also available on any of your different collections as well. And again, if you don't need the carpeted mats, go with the cheaper option here and save yourself some money, and you'll get those. Now, these appliques, we talked about which of the different trims get those two appliques. That's where those are located there. And actually, if you click on the details, it actually tells you what level these are with. Now, this in here, the Starlight, is actually available with the ebony alone, as well as with the ebony and smoked truffle interior on the Reserve. And then the aluminum, this other aluminum trim, you can see is available on the ebony and smoked truffle or the ebony and cashew environment, cabin environment there. So, and then moving down, we do have these couple different cargo organizers. We have one that has 3 positions as your standard size, or you do have the one that has 4 different positions for the larger one. Again, those are available through different accessory sites, but you should, if you order it, it's going to be shipped to the dealership ahead of time as well. Moving down, these are actually included in some of those collections we talked about earlier. This other bag here, you can, a cooler bag. Again, you can get that. If you get that, it comes to the dealership ahead of time, and the dealership will give that to you. It was available last year. And then we do have a couple different cups. We do have an ash cup with the lighter, or one with that's just the holder itself. That's the difference in those prices. And again, those were new for this year on the order guide. So now you can get those through your order from the factory if you'd like to. Then moving down, these are also included in those, and this is the upgraded audio system that you get. and there's the Revel and such. So there you go. So the only other thing that's not listed on this that I wanted to highlight, and that's because we have collection 1 chosen. If we go up here and choose collection 3, there is a position for the interior, so we're going to hit yes on that. So if you go up to the interior now, you will have, not sure if it's actually not showing it here, but if you do have choose the collection 3, it's not showing. You do have the perfect position seats, which is a 24-way power adjustment for the driver and front passenger, including active motion. That's your massaging seat feature. So that is available on collection 3. If you want to upgrade with that as well, you can on the vehicle. And the only other thing that I wanted to highlight is that if you want the front license plate bracket, if you're in a state that doesn't require front license plate, that's a standalone option. You want to put it on your build, and then they'll put it on free of charge for you. So you want to make sure you do that. So I think that's all of our optional equipment. Now let's go ahead and conclude. A couple things I want to highlight before ending the video, kind of talk about, including your summary up here. Now, in conclusion, I want to kind of go over through some of these. One of the things you can note, we've kind of flipped through all this. You hit this summary right here. You can flip down and see the summary of everything we added. So we added the Asher Gray, which was a extra cost. We went to collection 3, which cost $10,730 on the reserve trim. And then I don't think we chose anything else down here. But it kind of gives you a breakdown here on all the different, everything and what it cost, including the destination charge. Now, that is a charge you'll have to pay for. That is what it costs to get it from the factory to you using the rail and the different car carriers to get it to your dealership. This acquisition fee, though, that is for lease only. So if you click on the calculator, you can actually see the breakdown, and you'll see that there. But if we hit finance, it goes away. So even if you want to pay cash and such, you can get a breakdown of what that's going to be for you. If you want to figure out different, you can change the down payments and different things and fiddle with that, and it'll change that payment for you. That's where that'll be located up there if you'd like to with that. And then just hit this save and close. It'll save that, close that for you. Now, go on up here, which is another thing I want to point out, was that you can take this build, if you configure it how you want to, click that print button, and you can print that out and take that to your dealership, and they can help you order the vehicle straight from that. Also, you can hit the share button, and you can copy that link, and you can share it in an email to your dealership as well. So we have a lot of people that share that with us and allow us to order the vehicle using that build, so we can easily order that through Lincoln's website real easily by doing that. So that's a great way to be able to get that information to your dealership. So which brings me up to that another point is that don't forget to order through your good local dealership. You can order with us as well. If you do order through your local dealership, make sure they know how to use price protection and rate lock and incentive lock your vehicle, which means that price protection means that if you order the vehicle today and the price goes up, which sometimes happens within a model year, that they will not mark up the vehicle and price it. They'll price it what it was when you ordered the vehicle. And that Ford does price protect for the dealerships. Not all dealerships know how that works. It will honor that. We know how to do that here at McArthur, so if your dealership struggles with that, we can help you with that. Also, incentive lock, which means any rates or incentives are available when you ordered your vehicle, can also be protected. The dealership would just choose the sale date or the protect date for that when the vehicle comes in, and then they can lock in those rates from when you ordered or when the vehicle comes in, whichever will work best for you. And again, McArthur knows how to do that as well. So if you want to order from a dealership that knows how to do both of those, and can order the vehicle and get it to you quickly as possible, you can order through McArthur. If you'd like to take advantage instead of the rate lock and such, we do have a deal that's available for you to our YouTube viewers, and that is we'll pay up to $1,000 of the shipping costs if you finance with us at standard rates. That is not compatible with any kind of low interest rate available through Lincoln at the time you order the vehicle. But on a lot of these vehicles right now, we don't see any special rates going on, and then you can order and have it shipped right to your door. If you'd rather come in, you want to still work with us because you want to make sure that they're going to get price protected and rate locked, you can take the special rate if you want. Fly into the nearest airport. We'll pick you up free of charge at Wichita or Salina and bring you to the dealership, and you can drive your vehicle home. That way you can work with the dealership that's going to make sure your vehicle is ordered correctly, that it's going to be prioritized correctly as well, and that we're going to price protect you as well as rate lock you in as well, and let you know of any constraints that happen. So we see a lot of constraints within the model year, and if you want to order with us, we'll make sure we know that, and we can get your vehicle ordered and shipped in and built and delivered as quick as possible, knowing that information. So feel free to go ahead and send that order over to us, and we'll help you out with that. Also, don't forget, if you like this video, smash that like button. I really appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, hit the red subscribe button down below so you can subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified the next time another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. You can find us on social media. We're at McArthur on Instagram and Twitter. You can find our LinkedIn account at McArthur Lincoln as well on Facebook. And here's my Linktree account. Feel free to follow us there. If you follow me in different places on social media where I can connect with you, and I post often, you can check those out right there as well, and appreciate that. And hopefully we'll see you in the next video. We still have the Grand Touring to go over with this, and if you didn't see the video on our standard trim, you can check that out as well. But until the next video, hope you guys stay positive, you're kind to each other, don't forget to be kind to yourself as well, and we'll see you in the next video.